The History and Earthy Nature of Old Comedy in Greece. Brought to you by the Vita Opus Educational Corporation of North America Limited. Athens. Birthplace of Western drama, cradle of the Dionysian theatre. It was in this sacred space that thousands upon thousands of spectators gathered, mesmerized by the mighty Oedipus, the ravenous Medea, and the phallus. What was it about the phallus that captured the imaginations of these free men of Greece? What was it about this colossal icon that revolutionized comedy for all of history? What was it about this monumental symbol that inspired these artists to burst forth in song? Burst forth they did. The Greek philosopher Aristotle writes that comedy emerged from the improvisations of songs celebrating mammoth phalli, which those noble Greeks carried in religious procession. Many festivals included these parades, the phalli held firmly and proudly to usher forth religious ceremony. While it is unclear how exactly these rites contributed to the development of comedy, their contribution appears to have been immeasurably substantial. Thus, this pronounced icon became an enormous element of the theatre, symbolizing Dionysus, the Bacchic god of fertility, wine, and drama. In honor of this promiscuous immortal, comedy and tragedy were performed at his religious festivals. As such, little was shocking or obscene to the notorious god of savage ecstasy. Even tragedies in his honor were accompanied by a satyr play, a licentious burlesque that takes its name from its main characters, hairy and mischievous goat-like followers of Dionysus, known for their pronounced phalli and engorged libidos. The greatest comedic festival was the Lenaea. Following the religious processional and sacrificial offerings, comedic playwrights would compete for honors, having their works produced in monumental outdoor amphitheaters. Appropriate to this culture of phallic preoccupation, these theaters showcased men. All men. Male chorus members, often masked as fantastical creatures, moved in a rhythmic, intentionally ridiculous manner. Other men strutted through the orchestra fully dressed in their female, sexually exaggerated costumes, while still other men pranced around in drastically short tunics and flesh-colored tights, emphasizing artificial, grotesquely enlarged phalli that hung or sprung beneath their tunics. These visual elements set the stage for Herculean humor, which was bolstered by mischievous wordplay. Little and old comedy did not have earthy implications. Finger, skin, foot, meat, flat cake, equipment, thing, myrtleberry, mallowstock, eel, shoe, ram, acorn, piggy, chickpea, slice of fish, barleycorn, swallow, rose, horse, garden, bolt, oven, field, dog, axe, drill, sword, ram, snake, gate, sea urchin, ring, bull, circle, celery, mint, sausage, oar, sparrow, spurge flax, milk cake, box, and fig were all various terms for various parts of the human anatomy. Aristophanes played upon the many cultural stereotypes of his day. Lawyers are parodied as devious and sly, politicians power-hungry, Spartans dirty and backwards, and women devious, drunk, and sex-crazed. In one myth, it is said that in regards to experiencing sexual pleasure on a scale from 1 to 10, men are at 1, women 10. Although, historically, a respectable woman spent most of her life in the home, uneducated in the affairs of the city-state and rarely participating in political or legal affairs, the women of Aristophanes freely move around Athens, plotting and turning things upside down. Aristophanes' finest moment was, incidentally, at Athens' lowest. year is 412 BC. Athens and Sparta are the two most powerful states in all of Greece. But as history shows, power is not easily shared. For 19 years, war has raged, sucking the entire Greek world into the mighty confrontation of these two superpowers. The past 3 years have not been favorable for the Athenians, who are on the verge of annihilation. They have just returned from Sicily, where they lost their entire navy in a disastrous naval campaign that should have been their glory. Athenian allies are revolting. Her economy is crippled and her enemies encircle her, preparing for the kill. But the city of Athena is not a tame beast. A year has passed. It is now 411 BC. Athens is recovering, but her situation is still ominously bleak. Sparta has joined forces with Persia against her, and there are factions within her walls threatening to overthrow her government. But it is also a time for celebration, as Athens is enjoying her most humorous festival, the Lanaia. The entire city has shut down. Its war-weary citizens have feasted, drank, and made merry at the sacrifices to Dionysus. 14,000 are now gathered to watch the final dramatic performance. At the edge of their stone seats, the Athenians sit posed, garlands in their hair, wine and figs in their hand, quick to applaud of pelt, whistle, or hiss. They are ready, for Aristophanes' Lysistrata is about to begin.
No matter how they toss the dice, it had to be. The only one for me is you, and you for me. So happy together. I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life. When you're with me, baby, the skies will be blue for all my life. Me and you and me, no matter how they toss the dice,